Here on beautiful Orcas Island, near Seattle, Washington, we visited Long Live the Kings, a private, non-profit salmon hatchery committed to salmon and steelhead conservation in the Pacific Northwest. Here, I had the opportunity to talk with Mike O'Connell, facility manager of the hatchery, and ask him a few questions.
A salmon hatchery rears fish up to a certain size, a small juvenile, and then releases them out into the wild alongside the wild fish that are coming out of rivers as well. So those fish go out to sea for 3 or 4 years and live on their own, and then come back as adults to the hatchery or river where they came from. A lot of people confuse salmon hatcheries with salmon farms, and they're not the same thing at all. Farm fish are raised from a small fry right after they hatch out of an egg to an adult size in a net pen or cage that's in an estuary or saltwater area. The fish are manually spawned. The fish don't actually spawn on site at the hatchery. So the fish are collected, eggs are harvested from females, milk or sperm from the males. Those two components are put together to fertilize, and then they go immediately into egg incubation systems. So here we try and raise all these fish in these natural earthen ponds. It's all provided the spring water that's coming right off the mountainside here, and we don't control for any predators. So these fish have to have that learned behavior like wild salmon growing up to deal with that. And also we do feed them some formulated fish food that no hatcheries normally would, but they also, a large percentage of their diet is just foraging for the aquatic insects in here, like wild salmon would as well. So we're trying to mimic as much of a wild condition while rearing these fish as we can, in hopes that they go out with, you know, a better understanding of the things that are after them and how to forage food on their own. They created a run of salmon where none had been before, and then they also now have established a fishery for both recreational and commercial fishermen around the islands.
The hatchery has been kind enough to donate some juvenile salmon to our Heterosigma HAB lab project, so Dr. Charlie Trick is doing a small experiment exposing these fish to a few different Heterosigma cultures and observing the results. Long Live the Kings is an active participant in our local community, including helping us with our Heterosigma project. Check them out at lltk.org.